Been almost a year since a tornado ripped through downtown Portland, and yesterday the last of the 4 damaged churches reopened. Fox 47's Wamba Logan was there as the congregation celebrated their first service. He tells us the pastor considers the twister a blessing in disguise.
Back in 2015, a tornado ripped through Portland.
Oh, it looked like a war zone through town. Couldn't believe it. The trees were gone. The 3 churches were destroyed.
One of those churches was the historic First Congregational Church. It was so desperately destroyed it had to be torn down. Just days after, they added a new steeple.
You could see there's no way it was going to be saved. And that brand new steeple that had just gone up was laying in the middle of the sanctuary. And it was like ripping our hearts out.
All they could do was watch the steeple and newly restored bell lay in the rubble, silenced. That is, until Sunday. It rang again to welcome them back home.
It's absolutely marvelous. It's been a long road. Everybody has done such a wonderful job.
A road Pastor Danielson said needed to happen.
We didn't know that there was nothing holding the floors up when the church was destroyed. And as it turns out, we found out there were structural things underneath the historic building.
The building was falling apart.
The beams were powder, probably infested by termites maybe 75 years ago. And he told us we were walking on air. He said there was nothing holding us up.
But 11 months later,
everything is state of the art. Everything is new in the building from the ground up.
Even though everything's new, the church is a replica of the original.
It was almost like being back in the old building, but it's like bigger and better. It's magnified. God touched us. He truly did.
Now they're hoping to spend another 100 years in the building. In Portland, Rowan Logan, Fox 47 News.
Next month, all of the churches that were damaged will be hosting a celebration to remember the storm that brought the city together and to celebrate that no lives were lost.